out of bounds. Not much in this game, 1-2 apiece at the moment.
That's the way it was always going to play out all day, I think, Paddy. There would never be any big margin in the game. I'd be very surprised if there was.
He's just toe poking the ball forward towards Levi Morton. Levi Morton straightens, has time enough to chip it up. Very nice pass there to number 2.
Kev Thompson. Kev Thompson there, full forward.
Creates a bit of creates something to kick to there to Kev with some nice leading. Nice little chip in there by the East player Morton.
Kev's on a fair angle out there in that pocket, so it'll be a reasonably hard kick, I would say.
Thompson comes in, puts it over. The umpire doesn't move, and the East players like that one, Eld.
They do.
And that's a good start for Thompson. So he'll be a focal point up there today. Morton featured in that play as well, Eld. Nice little chip in. Some good strong work.
Levi's one of the East boys' strong on ballers, and if he can get going today, and ballers,
Matthew Bergfield, yeah.
Matthew Bergfield.
So it's McKinnon again. No one gets really decisive tap away that time. Eld Graney had his head over the ball. Hand pass come out from the little fella in there with Koopman. Koopman's back in there again. Ball spills out now. We've got Eldridge is going to lead the race for East anyway. Sailor's there with him, and good tackle there, young Eldridge. Ball spills free to Sailor, gets it out. Number 31, he didn't have it to the ground. It's a bit unfortunate. But 23 is a primer. Primer kicks the ball up towards the south half forward flank. We've got
Jacob Langdon clears for East Gambia. Kicks down the clubber inside wing. As South players everywhere. Sailor picks the ball up, kicks it back to centre half forward where Jake Turner from East Gambia takes the mark. Jake will come the same side again, kicks it up. Levi Morton and Sailor's there. Spills off hand. Sean Phillips grabs it. Sean Phillips is pretty quick. He take a bounce. He'll take 2 bounces. He kicks forward now. And Tim Scarf juggles a chest mark, pops out. South are there in numbers. South get a free kick.
Yeah, Morton gets the ball back to the South player. Who's that player for South Eld? Can't pick him up at the moment. 19 for South is Pierce Raisin. He's got the ball. Gets a hand pass across to Bergfield. Bergfield tackled as he kicks. Gets the ball up towards East Gambia player in number 32, Ben Payne. Eldridge is in there along with Langdon. Langdon's now going to have to swoop on a good tackle.
Very good tackle.
Ball spills free. Tried to get a toe poke there, Eldridge. And now umpire says no kicking in the danger. So he's going to play a free kick to South, number 8. That's Foster. He kicks the ball up in the teeth of goals for South. Up they go.
Oh, it's good mark.
Late on, and he's goaled it. Good strong goal there by
Braden Lane.
Yeah, he's going to be a player that we need to watch out for. A lot of strength there. And he's also got a bit of speed.
Brody Foster also takes a very strong mark, and he knows where the goals are, so he's another bloke that these boys will have to keep it.
And Phillips, along with Case, is it? No. Ball comes to Morton. Morton sidesteps a few South players, and then a good smother there. Ball comes out to McKinnon. He tries to get the handball back to number 14, is Koopman.
South he picks up, kicks down the other wing.
It's Graney.
Graney will play on as he always does. Goes for the lead, and it's a good mark by Jacob Langdon over on the scoreboard side. He's steady through Langdon.
Solid defender, Langdon.
Very, very cool defender, Jacob Langdon.
Goes back to the scoreboard side, right out in the wing there. East player goes over his head.
Levi Morton on the ground, knocks it out. Tully Boucher missed it.
South then centering it through number 14 in Braden Kane. He plays on, runs into the 50. Puts it right up into the teeth of goal. The umpire has moved, but coming back, taking a nice well-judged marks. Number 12 for East in Zeke Best, is it? He gets the ball back to Langdon. Langdon gets a quick hand pass. Goes to Jenkins, is it?
Jenkins, along his trusty left foot, gets a kick out. East are under enormous pressure back there at the moment. There seems to be so many South jumpers there.
That's a good tackle by East, Eldridge.
Not rewarded, it's play on. South have still got the ball. Braden Lockwood, I reckon, had it out there, kicks it in, and it looks like South have taken the mark through the property.
Great tackle. Good strong tackle there by Eldridge, I think, again, was it?
Might have been Koopman, Matthew Koopman, I reckon. Ball still a hot potato down there. South win the ball again, and they go towards goal again, and they're East are outnumbered.
Graney who kicked the ball in, and they're putting heaps of pressure on the East defenders here at the moment. And They've been rewarded with a kick in front of goal by Brodie Foster.
That man I was talking about again, Paddy, Brodie Foster, he's a very good overhead mark and he knows where the goals are, so I'd nearly mark this one down.
Foster goes back. Slots always at the post. Well, that was a bit of a waste. He was only probably 15-20 metres out. So the East Langdon will take the resulting kick in.
Let off for East Gambia, that's for sure, that time. Langdon to kick out, he's coming the club room side, I reckon. He's going to Jake Turner, I can see Jake Turner moving. He's up there, he's missed the ball, spills free. East Gambia in front position, Jake Turner picks it up now, he's tackled, South Gambia everywhere.
It's Braden Lane, gets the ball kicked up forward there. The big fella Langdon from behind tries to spoil and brings it to the ground, and the umpire
Stacks on the middles again.
ball it up. Pressure's right on the East defence here, Earl.
It is. South just seem to be winning a bit more of the footy at the moment. They get a kick out of the pack and that's another shot on goal, but it's a point. So they're peppering the goals at the moment, South Gambia.
They do seem to have the numbers up in that forward line, and the East will probably be paid to go to the scoreboard defensive here. Just to,
I think I'd be going the scoreboard side too, Paddy. It does seem harder to kick goals from over there. I think the breeze just a little bit. No, the wind's dropped right off, so there's no wind advantage out there at the moment. Langdon to kick out, and he's going to stick with the club room side.
That's where East big fellas are moving towards, and this is not a real good choice because we've got Braden Lane again. Quickly plays on, kicks it back. It's only a wobbly kick, and will probably go out of bounds in the forward pocket for South. Ball comes back into play. Got Langdon up here with Dunlop. McKinnon, hand pass, knocks it on towards Turner. Turner tries to push forward, Burkfield strong. McKinnon coming through.
Tom Douglas, kick off the ground. Saylor's out there by himself now. Toby Coates to apply some pressure, but Saylor gets his kick into centre half forward into the hot spot. There's a South player in number 1, Braden Lockwood there. The ball spills free. Ben Nash picks up. He hasn't, but he's been tackled without the ball. He'll get a free kick at the true centre half back spot, I'd say.
East player tried to play on there, but no advantage paid there. He made him come back. And Nashi just hand passed in front of him, and the South player just grabbed him a bit late. Nashi gets the kick up towards the wing. No East player in front there. There's a couple of South players to the one sole East player in Andrew Hillman. Ball comes back to Nick Jenkins back there.
Good bit of play by South Gambia, nice hands. Langdon in front, gets the ball to ground and holds it up. I reckon he'll have a ball up. No, it's Plant, spills free. Matthew Curtin takes the ball off the pack, kicks out to that wing out there. Number 14, Ben Payne, I reckon it is out there.
That's Regan Koopman now.
Regan Koopman, is it?
Yeah, he's got the ball up towards Morton. Morton plays on immediately. He's looking for some support up forward. Big Tomo comes through, gets his knees down on the ball. Number 12 for is Dowdy. Ball spills out. Here comes number 17 for East. He snaps it, but
Paul Robertson, I reckon.
It's Robbo.
On goal.
Bit of a wasted opportunity there. Now South are going to play on immediately, and they've gone to the club room side. And got Saylor, is it Eld? Yes, yeah, he's been tackled well, but they've got the numbers with Burkfield there. Back to Saylor. Morton comes in late. Over the back, Eldridge tries to spoil, brings the ball to the ground, recovers pretty well, gets it out to Douglas. Douglas can't get down to it. South gets tackled.
And Saylor again gets a kick away. South Gambia are going to win the ball. No, it's all East Gambia at the moment. They should clear here.
Jake Turner, Eldridge.
Handball out to Ben Payne now. Ben Payne should take a bounce, but he doesn't. He decides to kick the ball forward. And running out to level and Morton picks it up. Oh, got a good bounce, but he's dropped it. South have got the numbers there. For Potney, is it Paddy, I think?
Looks like Burkfield in his left footer. He kicks the ball back towards the Langdon area for East, and a strong mark to no avail. Very tight first quarter here.
It was a very tight first quarter. There was nothing much in that, Paddy, was there? So if that's the pattern of the day, well,